Hey, what up, guys? I'm going to do another comic book video here. So really, I got a bunch of stuff that was pulled out by a couple of guys that came through to look through some books not that long ago. I haven't had a chance to put it back into boxes, so I kind of figure, let's look at that. So we'll kind of just start here. So we got a couple of issues of Gambit. So this is a trade paperback. This is Wonder Woman, the True Amazon. It's actually signed on the inside. But this artwork is just beautiful. It's not what I was expecting when I initially opened it, to say the least. Right here, this is the Untamed. So this, I actually met the guys who created this. Got some signatures in here. Beautiful artwork, beautiful story. You know, he spent forever working on making this what it is. So, try not to show off too much of the interior. But yeah, Untamed. Beautiful stuff. You should check it out. Next up, Twisted Dark. This is another guy I've met. Neil Gibson. He's a very, very cool guy. He goes to the Comic-Cons that are in Seattle around here. I actually have 5 of the 6 volumes. I have volume 1 also, just not here. It's on my phone. But I mean, just look at these covers. Here, I'll give you guys a little taste on the inside. So, you know, it's good black and white. Just amazing stuff. I'll move along with these. Alright. So, next up, we got Inhumans versus X-Men. This is Superman. So I get these collector's boxes, and that's where those pop covers come from. Sinister Six. Another return of the Sinister Six. Yeah. Here we got X-Force. More X-Force. So I have a really big love for 2099 stuff. I actually have a huge collection of it someplace in here. More X-Force. I'm actually a very big X-Force fan as well. They did this really great run with, you know, who all was in it? Wolverine, Angel, Deadpool, Psylocke. Can't remember who the Doctor's name is. Either way, it was a great run. If you can ever get your hands on it, you should definitely read it. Oh, hey, some Pink Panther. Got Green Lantern versus Green Lantern. Some more Green Lantern. The Green Lantern Corps. Featuring Red Dawn. So, I went to Comic-Con this year, and when I was there, I was thinking about having Stan Lee sign this. I actually have a little set of these records. I'll show you guys the rest of them. Hold on. So, I got like the Hulk, Space 1999, Space 1999, Star Trek, and then of course the Amazing Spider-Man. So, I mean, I don't have the full set of them, but I have those ones so far. But I was thinking about having Stan Lee sign this, and then I did a little research, and honestly, this had nothing to really do with him, so I figured I'd skip it. Superstars of Space. Yeah, so some of these older comics, the covers are pretty loose on. Got some Uncanny X-Men 265. Thor, E-Man. Don't confuse that with He-Man. We got some Adventure Comics. Oh, The Flash. We got Cobra, first DC issue. A little Run a Cobra, actually. Some more Green Lantern Corps. The Witching Hour. Man, those fingers are messed up. Alright. New Teen Titans. And so this is actually a really nice cover. Yeah. As you guys know, randomly through these videos I will just pause and stare at stuff. World at War. You know, I have so many people ask about war comics. I'm kind of surprised that I still have any left. But I think these might have come out of something that I recently picked up. Alright, so that pile is done. We're going to move on to this. So this is actually some stuff that I picked up at Comic-Con recently. These were signed by Rob Liefeld. At least the first two. Well, first one, because apparently I got them all mixed up. Then we got Deadpool the Duck 1. So this cover right here is amazing. I did not know that the cover artist was at the con. And then kind of like we're walking around and like, you know, I see his name and I was like, oh, hey, he's over that way. And me and my girlfriend, we moved towards there. And lo and behold, he actually had this cover like opened up to at his table. He wanted like a grand for it. Makes sense. I mean, it's a beautiful cover. Second appearance of Deadpool, signed by Rob Liefeld. There's the other Deadpool, signed by Rob Liefeld. Now this, see that? That is Stan Lee's signature. That is Excelsior approved. Hold on, let's flip her over. And it's got the certificate. Alright, I just had to show that off a little bit. Huge Stan Lee fan. So this is the new White Ranger setup. It's the book that introduces him, I believe. Got a couple Power Ranger issues here. Power Rangers and Justice League. We got the Revolution. So this right here, actually, I'm a pretty big Transformers fan, so when I saw that, I had to pick it up. Alright, so, story time about this cover. We were at the con, I was picking up issues of books, I saw this, I grabbed it with a few other books. Lady looked at it twice, she's like, yeah, $4. This book already sells for like $50 online, I think, something around there. I was just stoked. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, I picked up 3 copies of the #1 Justice League Power Rangers. 2 of them variants, 1 of them to read. And of course, you know, some Darth Vader action. Alright, we're on to a new stack. So let's go with this one. I've only got a few minutes left, so we'll go through it pretty quick. I'll end this, I'll get it uploaded, and I will do the other 5 stacks. Alright. So, we are starting off with some Iron Man. Got some more Green Lantern. So, recently I picked up, I want to say, 10 more boxes of comics that I added into the room. So we're pushing 90 to 100. So that was a Booster Gold cover. Actually a pretty big Booster Gold fan. I know you don't hear a whole lot of people say that, but I like his stories. We got World's End. The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. We got Darkhawk. So this is from the con that I was just talking about. Emerald City Comic Con. Great place. Great time. Bow. Okay, so this is stuff that goes with that giant book that I was showing you earlier. These are Doosu comics. I actually picked up the whole series from the gentleman while we were in con. I mean, how could you pass up being able to talk to a creator while you're picking up their stuff? And they're just cutting you a great deal on it. This is the Niobe series. Again, that's another part of that, as well as this Vampire Hunter D and the Untamed. Now we're going to follow up with Exo Man of War. We have The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Alright, it's upside down, but this is Blackhawk. Good old 12-cent issue. Unknown Soldier. Oh. Weird War Tales. More Weird War Tales. Phoenix Protector. Atlas Comics. You don't see a whole lot of Atlas Comics stuff around, so it's always nice when you do see it. Dazzler versus the X-Men, and then Marvel Comics Group. Fantasy Masterpieces. The Silver Surfer. The Origin of the Silver Surfer. Okay, it's really not that rare, it's really not that special, but it is fun to read his origin story. Alright, so that's going to conclude this portion of what's on the boxes. Like I said, when we get this uploaded, I'll try and get the rest of these stacks ran through real fast. Try not to be so wordy. Either way, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.